We have.
I was muted.
Great, there you go. Welcome. Hi, Lisa.
You.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Lisa.
You'll have 3 minutes. Go ahead.
All right, thank you, Arthur. Due to Mayor Johnson's sanctuary city policy, there were deep DPR budget cuts early 2024. Front desks were left unstaffed, and I saw empty front desks at many rec centers. On 4/19/24 at La Familia, was attacked by member Gary Gadsden right in front of volunteer staff Dave Lynch, who runs the pickleball. Lynch was the only staff in the building that day. On 4/26/24, I tried to report Gaston's attack to staff Sandoval, and Lynch tried to stop me from reporting, and then Lynch attacked me on the pickleball court. I had meetings with Lynch, Sandoval, Julie Knoll, Leslie Picard. The results were the meetings with I should be suspended for reporting on others' behaviors. Jolon Clark emailed me only one time, 6/4/24, asking if I needed help with the corrupt appeal process, and I replied yes. I'm disabled and I do need help. Clark never emailed me again or responded to my emails. I was suspended from all rec centers, all parks, and cannot view a recreational activity for 38 days for complaining about being attacked. 5/31/24, I went to record on the public space. Picard called the police and told them to arrest me for standing in Daly Park, but they refused. At Washington Park on 2/7/25, I record a pickleball rule change meeting, and Washington Park Supervisor Sam Benavides said I made him feel uncomfortable, so John Martinez gave me a 3-month suspension for freedom of the press. 2/14/25, I went back to Washington Park to record on the public space. The police were called, but they supported me. I made 2 videos, and my part 1 video got no reaction. After I posted my part 2 video, John Martinez gave me a 1-year suspension, clearly retaliation for posting my video, which is freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom to redress my government. John Martinez gave himself a permanent job and a $40,000 raise when Mayor Hancock was leaving.
Lisa, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I just want to remind you that we do not in this forum tolerate any personal attacks on individuals. So telling your account of the story is one thing, and that's fine, but I am going to stop you every time that you are attacking or insulting any DPR employee. You may continue.
All right, well, he gave himself a permanent job and a $40,000 raise, and I hope that doesn't cut into my time. Jolon's talking. If Martinez was in a job he could lose, he wouldn't retaliate against an elderly disabled woman. Martinez retaliates against me by suspending me for 38 days by putting paddle stacking papers on a bench. There were 2 suspensions in La Familia. There was a thief that stole caught on camera stealing cash from a wallet, and then also the next week stealing a credit card. This thief was already on a suspension from Montclair, so that suspension was extended. The thief got 2-week suspension from 2 rec centers for 2 thefts. I get a 38-day suspension from all rec centers. All parks cannot view a recreational activity for putting paddle stacking papers on a bench that had been there months before and just missing 1 day. I got many hours of video, many requests filled through DPR Core public records request because it takes minutes to download video from DPR's state-of-the-art system. Beginning November 1st, Gilkison and Clark refused all my public records requests, knowing that I will not pay their extortion. They tricked me into paying $231.
Yes, again, if you're going to use language like that, I'm going to have to ask you to stop.
But it's true, Jolon.
It is not. It is a lie. And that's
it is not.
In this space. So thank you very much. But if you can continue, if you can.
I have freedom of speech, Jolon.
You have
freedom of speech. The clock. This is so unfair. My constitutional rights are being violated by you, Jolon Clark.
Our first speaker tonight is Lisa Robinson. Lisa, can you unmute yourself?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. My videos, is my video working? It's on here.
We don't see a video.
Oh. I have a light here and it tested out, so I don't know why it's not working.
Strange.
Yeah, it is strange. All right. I'm sorry about that.
No problem. Thanks for trying. At least we can hear you.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Arthur. My name is Lisa Robinson. I'm being retaliated against by Jolon, John Martinez, Arthur, and it started almost 1 year ago when I complained about being attacked at Law Familiar Denver Parks and Rec staff. I received a 38-day suspension, a 3-month suspension, and a 1-year suspension for complaining, for recording a public meeting, and for posting a video to my YouTube channel. John Martinez messages me on my YouTube channel that I'm mentally ill and will be forced to leave Denver. Jolon Clark ignored me since June of last year, thinking I would never have my voice. March PRAB meeting, Jolon interrupted me twice and said I tell lies. I informed Jolon I have freedom of speech. Jolon wrote back that PRAB uses the Denver City Council rules for public speaking, and he believes he can take away my First Amendment. Jolon is an attendee like me. You run the meeting, Lee, not Jolon. Jolon has a poor opinion of PRAB members because Jolon wrote PRAB members are just volunteers.
Sorry, Lisa, but I'm going to remind you to please refrain from profane or obscene speech.
I'm not obscene.
Your comments to the board as a whole.
I'm not being obscene.
And refrain from individual or personal attacks,
please,
including disparaging others.
This is true. I have the email.
Individual motives.
I have the email. Jolon wrote that the members are just volunteers, and Jolon wrote he's there to assist PRAB members since he knows more than they do. Well, I stuck up for PRAB members and informed Jolon that PRAB is there to assist and advise him. PRAB uses the Roberts Rule of Order, and Jolon didn't know that till I informed him. Martinez and Jolon have called the police on me 4 times to have me criminally trespassed. The first 3 officers never issued a trespass and said they are on my side. March 28th, Jolon and Martinez called Sergeant Riker. Riker arrested me for standing in public, cuffed me so tight I had marks on my wrists for 2 days. I was arrested in a public lobby. This is just like arresting me for standing in the park. Arthur will not give me public records, breaking the law core at least 30 times. Arthur will need to give the Denver District Attorney my arrest video and the barriers set up video, but Arthur wants to charge me for downloading these videos. DPR wants me to fund my own prosecution. I have a lot of respect and confidence in PRAB. I see PRAB as intelligent, inquisitive, great stewards at DPR, and you care about all people who use our beautiful parks and centers. Completely opposite of Jolon, who only cares about his $170,000 salary and the DPR golf. Many people on Nextdoor emailed Jolon asking DPR to fix the Washington Park pedestrian bridge that has been out for 3 years. One lady broke her back falling on the ice while trying to walk the rec center. Many are injured. Jolon just responded, not my responsibility. Thank you.